Hello everybody, this is Dr. Novak again. Here's the antique aquarium using an Asta 120 light. This video is going to be a update on the particular light, the Asta 120 lights, and I think you're going to want to definitely listen and stay tuned to this particular video because it's quite important. That's coming up next. Okay, what I want to talk about today is the Asta 120 lights. They're Lumini. I think that's the company that makes them, Lumini. Well, let me tell you that when you buy one of these Asta lights or any product from Lumini, Amazon keeps track of every time you make an order for a light, the company you're using, whatever. They keep a list of how many you bought, when you bought them, and that lets you know, in case you forgot, like, when did I buy it? Well, it's kind of like your receipt also. When you buy from Amazon, they keep track of every order you've made and literally the date you bought it, how much you paid for it. So on these lights here, they come with a 1-year guarantee. And I'll read you right from the paper. This is all they give you in the box. This is it. Nothing on the back side. They just give you a piece of paper with instructions explaining about the light. But it says at the very bottom, after sales support. We supply a 1-year warranty. If you have any problems with the operation of your light, either before or after the warranty period, feel free to contact us for support. Take a picture or video of the issue and send it to us so we can help diagnose the problem and help in every way we can. Right there on the paper. There's only one problem. There's no address. There's no phone number. There's no email. There's nothing. Well, who do you let know? So anyhow, this Asta light I bought in June. It won't work. The fan still runs, so we know the fan kept the unit cool, but the unit itself no longer works. The fan turns on and the lights won't turn on. Now, I've had some people on my YouTube make comments that one guy said he bought 2 of these and they just blew up. He used the word blew up. I don't know what that meant. But he said he got his money back. Another person said he had one that didn't last more than 2 years. And then it burnt out and wouldn't work anymore. And I said, well, it's still cheaper if it lasts 2-3 years than to buy, let's say, Kessel. You can buy 2 of these, almost 3 of them for the price of 1 Kessel. In fact, you can buy like 3 of them for 1 Kessel. I said, they're not too bad. But in the time that I start buying these in January of this year, so my oldest one is not even a year old, the prices went up on these. What used to be $80 became $90. What used to be $90 is now $107. So the price has risen as in a matter of a few months from this Lumini company that makes these lights. So because of the warranty and everything, they do have a way with Amazon to go on Amazon and say, hey, I bought a product. It's under warranty. And you can write to the manufacturer and should hear from them in a couple of days. Well, I did write to the manufacturer. I said, hey, the light's out. What do you want me to do? It's not even a year old. It's only a matter of months. And that doesn't work. I don't want to take it apart because if it's under warranty, they can say, oh, well, you took it apart and you messed up the light. I looked at it. The fan looks good. The fan runs. It's clean. So it's not that old. It's only a few months old. And they wrote back that, well, you bought several lights and one light you canceled. That's what they wrote. Well, what does that have to do with the tea in China? I bought one of your products. It doesn't work after a few months. So I wrote them back. I said, well, I bought your product. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to send it back? I still have the box of which I bought it. So it's I can pack it up in that and send it back to you. I said, do you want to fix it? Do you want to replace it? What do you want to do? No answer. And that's through Amazon. So what I did is I contacted Amazon and said, hey, you have a manufacturer here out of China. They give you a warranty. It's in writing. I said, but they don't give you any addresses. They don't give you any emails. They don't give you any phone numbers. They don't have any support. They act like they do. But I said, I've already written them twice and gotten no answer from them. I said, it's been over a week. And Amazon says you ought to hear from them within 2 days if you make a report. So the lady from Amazon said, well, you should contact them. And I said, I can't. There's no address. There's nothing for me to contact your seller that's selling on Amazon. I said, and I have contacted them twice. They refused to even answer. I said, you have more clout than I do. You contact them and you tell them about customer support and their warranty that they're giving. So the lady on Amazon put me on hold. She checked, came back and said, I cannot find anything from this manufacturer. I cannot find anything. The one who makes these lights, she says, I can't find an address. I can't find a phone number. I can't find an email. I can't find anything on them. I said, yeah, I can't either. How are they going to cover their warranty if you can't find anything on them? So Amazon was really good about it. They helped me out with it. She said they are going to check into it. This manufacturer who's selling. You know, a lot of times manufacturers, if they are just screwing people over like this one's from China, they will pull them off of Amazon so they no longer can sell their product on Amazon. I also wrote a bad review about this light on their site saying I give it a 1 star. It's a nice built quality. There's nothing wrong with it. It's got a nice little fan. It's quiet. It's a nice bright light. But from the complaints I've got, they don't last. They burn out. So I went to another Amazon light. It's silver. It basically looks like this. And you're looking to people or say, oh, it's great. And one person brings up a review, says the light didn't last. It burnt out. You know, these are $100 lights. You don't want to buy a light that's only going to last a few months for $100. It's like, no, I want, this thing should last. And then there should be customer support because it is so expensive where I could send it back to you and you could fix it for, you know, $50 or whatever. Excuse me. And I have brand new light. Well, there's a cob in here and I looked at the LEDs and I looked at the LEDs to make sure if you find like a LED and you find a little black spot in it, you know that LED could be burnt out. Okay. And I looked in here and I don't see any LEDs that are with a black spot that could be burnt out. So from what I can see, the LEDs are fine. So it could be something in a circuit board that's out. I don't know if there's fuses in here. It says nothing in directions. Sometimes they will have these with fuses. Sometimes they'll put a pickle fuse inside on a circuit board. For the normal hobbyist, a pickle fuse, you know, you're not going to know what it even looks like, a pickle fuse. It's just, unless you do electronics, you have no idea what a pickle fuse is. But it's a fuse that you put into a circuit board, and it looks like any other thing on a circuit board. It doesn't look like a fuse. Let me put it that way. And it's called a pickle fuse, and it's a small fuse to protect circuitry. Maybe it went out. If a pickle fuse went out, well, as the hobbyist, there's nothing we can do with it unless you know electronics and where to buy a new pickle fuse and to see if that fuse is the one that's blown. I don't know. I'm just guessing with you with the electronics up here. Does it have a normal fuse? It doesn't say in the directions, and I don't want to open it because that may void the warranty. So I didn't make a big deal out of it until I found out that you literally can't contact the company. They don't give any addresses. They don't give any way of contacting them. Even Amazon realized there is no contact. She says this has to change of these. The reason I'm doing this video is they're nice lights, but if they don't work, it's a brick. It's a boat anchor. Within a few months, and I got 5 of these. I have a list from Amazon when I bought them. None of them are a year old. I think I bought my first one in January. Like I said, it's a very nice light, but if they're going to start burning out and there is no customer support, and the only reason I bring this up is because I've had several people on my channel, friends, YouTube channels, who said they've had to go with Kessel customer support. Super nice. Helped them out. Talked to them for over a half hour on the phone. Let them know some different things, different ways of setting up the light for their particular aquarium. You're having algae problems from the light. They tell you what to do. Kessel has a good support system. You need to get your light fixed. You can send it in, get your light fixed. This has no support. So the reason I'm doing this video, if you buy one of these, you buy it at your own risk. This is not acceptable. And I believe a lot of people will agree with me. This is not acceptable here in the United States. So until next time, this is Dr. Novak. Happy fish keeping, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can keep watching different products that come through the fish room here, my office, and I can tell you about them. And if they're bad, as you know, if a product's bad, I tell you it's bad. I don't hold back. If it's bad, it has been misdesigned. If the engineers should have been looking at it, quality control wasn't there, believe me, I will tell you that it is bad and it should have been redesigned, or it needs to be fixed. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.